debates, you landed haymakers on Joe Biden. I mean, his teeth were like chiclets all over the stage. And now I believe you that you're fully supportive of him. How does that transition happen? How do you go from being such a passionate opponent on such bedrock principles for you, and now you guys seem to be pals?
It was a debate.
Not everybody landed punches like you did, though.
It was a debate.
So you don't mean it?
It was a debate. That the whole reason, literally, it was a debate. It was called a debate.
And we are back. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day today. Listen, I have a real quick video that's going to make your blood boil. I got a couple of video clips that the incessant cackling and laughing and the lying and gaslighting from this administration with former VP Biden and Senator Harris, it's reached its fever pitch. It's all right. It's out of control. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Before I do, real quick, if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We have an amazing community here. I have a goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers, and it's right there in front of me. So you guys can help me hit that goal and join an awesome community while you're at it. So thank you guys. If you like my video, leave me a thumbs up. My favorite thing about doing this, you guys know it, I say it every video, is the comments. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let's jump right into this. All right, that video clip I showed was from a while ago. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It was from Senator Harris after she had that vicious debate a while back. She had a vicious debate a while back with former VP Biden, where she accused him of all the things he's been accused of, with the whole Tara Reid thing, with the whole racist, all kinds of stuff. She was just laying it on heavy. He was right. She was throwing haymakers. However, when former VP Joe Biden decided to pick a running mate, there were no credentials involved. There were two stipulations: a woman of color. A woman of color. It happened to be Harris. Senator, I'm not going to even try to say her first name. It happened to be Harris. So they had to ask her, wow, you just destroyed him in that debate. What was, how could you say those things and then say, oh yeah, I'll be your partner, you know, I'll be your teammate in this. What do we get? The laughing, the incessant, mind-blowing laughing and cackling. Oh, all right. Well, she did it again yesterday, and I think this one is the final straw for the cackling. All right, let me slow down here, guys. All right. Asked about the border situation. Same thing. Asked about why she went after Joe Biden. Why she went after Joe Biden so hard in the debates and then agreed to run with him. Just burst out laughing. It's like an evil person that, like, I'm just going to laugh in your face. I don't need to explain anything to you. I'm just going to laugh in your face. Check this video out.
Do you have plans to visit the border?
Not today. But I have before, and I'm sure I will again.
All right. Did you hear that? Did you see that? In case that clip was a little too fast for you, let's slow it down a little bit.
Do you have plans to visit the border?
Not today.
All right, there you go. Now, I'm not sure what to make of that, except pure evil running through someone's veins. I don't know. Listen, you guys let me know in the comments. Why do you think she was why do you think she was laughing? Why? It's the last thing to be laughing at is what's going on down there. People are dying. I don't want to get into the details. It's a tragedy down there. It's an absolute crisis. So that takes us, all right. So I can't talk about this lady and listen to her cackling anymore. It's going to make me insane. But that'll take us right, the whole lying part, that'll take us right into the second story here. Now, there's this guy, I don't know how to say his name, Mayorkas. He, listen to what he says when asked about what's going on down there, why. So all right, let me slow down here. So apparently at the border, they're not letting any journalists in there, no media people in there to get pictures, to interview anybody. I mean, there's been some pictures. Project Veritas, James O'Keefe, who's the most feared man in America right now. In a good way. He's a good guy. Great. I love Project Veritas. If you don't know who it is, I would check out their YouTube channel. Anyway, Project Veritas released some photos. There's been some photos released. There's been a few interviews here and there. But for the most part, they're not letting any journalists, and they're not letting any videos being taken. It's not like you need to go in there with a big video camera. Go in there with a phone and hit the record button. But no, they're not letting anyone do it. So it says here, gag order at the border under Biden administration. No access to or photos of conditions in facility. No border ride-alongs with agents. All inquiries routed through Washington. So they're not even allowed to answer any questions down there, the Border Patrol officers or ICE officer or whoever's down there. Strict controls on sharing data about migrants in custody. Basically, it's a gag. They're not letting them say anything. So check out what this guy says when asked about this gag order. This is the biggest bunch of horseshit gaslighting. Check this out.
Right now, we have no access to or photos of the conditions in the facilities. There have been no ride-alongs with agents. All inquiries are routed through Washington. There have been strict controls on sharing data. Local Border Patrol folks feel like they can't even talk to our folks down there. Is there a gag order?
There is not. That is unequivocally false, Chuck. And let's be clear here. We are in the midst of a pandemic. We are, because of the extraordinary leadership of the president, climbing out of it more rapidly than ever before. But we are still in the midst of the pandemic.
Okay, did you guys hear that? And that is from DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't really give two shits if I'm not. So what he said was there's not a gag order. That's just not true. He also said because of, I quote, the extraordinary leadership, the extraordinary leadership of former Vice President Joe Biden. He, quote, extraordinary leadership of, unquote. All right. And the reason the reporters can't go there is we're in the midst of this illness. So how come none of that was an issue all summer long when hundreds of thousands of people throughout this country were packed tighter than sardines in these city streets, yelling and screaming and spitting and fighting and throwing Molotov cocktails and burning bills? Like, what? It wasn't an issue then. All of a sudden, it's a big issue now. I mean, when they said that former VP Joe Biden won or whatever, they gave him the, yep, your turn now. Everybody celebrated. All the Democrats and left, everybody, they went into the streets and celebrated. It wasn't the illness wasn't a problem then either. Interesting. It is now though. When there's huge things going on and we need reporters down there to let us, the people, know what's going on. It's because of the illness going on. Yeah. Interesting. And remember when he said extraordinary leadership? Well, guys, I'm not going to sit here because it'd probably take us 3, 4, 5 hours to get through all of the gaffes. If I was to find all the different gaffes or be a compilation video of all the gaffes of the former Vice President Joe Biden, it would take hours. Let's just check one out real quick. This one, he doesn't seem to know where he's at.
Welcome to Kingswood Community Center. Actually, that's the one down I used to work as a joke. You didn't know where we were. Anyway, it's great to be here and back at a place where,
Extraordinary leadership cannot go in the same sentence with that. That was 7 months ago. That was 7 months ago. 7 months ago, we could get through maybe a week without too much. Now it's a daily thing. Daily. He doesn't know what he's saying. This date, that date, he's falling up the stairs. This date, he's got some weird stuff. It's a... All right. All right, let me end this. Dragged it on a little too long. I just wanted to show you guys that clearly Senator Harris is going to be taking over. She's going to be at the helm. She's going to be driving the bus, and I don't know what's scarier than that. Oh wait, yeah, I do. It's that former Vice President Joe Biden's at the wheel right now. That's scarier. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Peace.